la pistola che le punto.
Sì, basta che non la buttati qua, non ci voglio
Lo
fare
sto
questa
puntando, lo sto puntando.
In this video, a professional athlete is detained and searched.
Nick sei. Fatti proprio avanti, fatti proprio.
No, basta che non sparano.
È una macchina nuova quella, Nick sei.
Police, with what appears to be their firearms drawn, hold AC Milan's Tiemoue Bakayoko.
Facciamo. Fatti più avanti, fatti più avanti.
No, le vedo, le
Lei
vedo.
punta, oh.
Le vedo. C'è una visuale precisa proprio.
Ah, pensavano che fosse loro, che fosse...
In the bystander's video, Bakayoko, surrounded by police, appears to be given the green light to leave after being searched. One uploader believes the officer, with a hand near the back of Bakayoko's neck while conducting said search, learns he is potentially on the verge of arresting a famous footballer. It does actually appear, once being given word, he realizes who it is. The cop then releases his hand. Officers told CNN it was a misunderstanding. However, many are not taking the bait. Once the person was identified and his being unrelated to the facts had been clarified, the police duties resume regularly without any kind of complaint on behalf of the person involved. In a statement to CNN, the Milan police press office said, with reference to the video released today related to a police check carried out against the Milan player Tiemoue Bakayoko, we underline that the check occurred during an operation whose context justified the adoption of the highest security measures. Also, for self-protection purposes, was carried out in a manner that was absolutely consistent with the situation of danger. Bakayoko fully cooperated with the police officer in question, then having another look at his face when a colleague appeared to inform him of exactly who it was. Visibly shocked, the officer immediately let the midfielder leave before giving him a friendly pat on the back in an apparent apologetic manner. The incident involving Bakayoko, a 27-year-old who joined Milan on a 2-year loan last summer, happened about 2 weeks ago but went under the radar until it gained traction just this past week. On Monday, the club said the search occurred following a shooting in the nearby area. Police added, once they established Bakayoko's identity and confirmed he had no role in the crime already committed, he was released. European traditions. Italian police see a black man in an expensive car and detain him. Turns out he is the owner of the car, the French footballer Bakayoko from Chelsea, who has now moved to Milan. Welcome to the free world, Tiemoue wrote Tim. Not every black man will be Bakayoko. Not every black man will be a famous footballer, said another. Elda put it bluntly, racism. The French selection player Tiemoue Bakayoko and his friend stopped, searched, and held with firearms pointed at them only till one of the officers released Tiemoue as a famous footballer. Racially profiling athletes is not abnormal, lest we forget track stars Bianca Williams and her husband Ricardo dos Santos getting pulled over in London. Ex-Milwaukee Bucks forward Sterling Brown had his rights violated by police in Wisconsin. NFL player Michael Bennett told ABC News he was also racially profiled, being singled out because of the color of his skin. American tennis player James Blake, the same fate with the New York Police Department. In 2017, Draymond Green spoke on having cops jump out of a van and handcuff him and his friends. Green was shocked, as he and his friends were simply walking out of the recreation center, as he says, where he grew up, which is in Saginaw, Michigan. Indianapolis Colts linebacker Darius Leonard spoke on an incident he unfortunately suffered inside a Chipotle because of, in his words, his race.